Hey there, Raider Nation. It's Mrs. Niederklein, maybe. I'm coming to you from my home office. So this is new, but wanted to share out a few things with you. Our continuous learning plan is how we are going to finish this school year, how we're going to finish it strong, what we are going to do, and how we are going to be there for you. So we wanted to share out some stuff with you so we know that you are informed, and if you have questions, please let us know. You know, I had to start with an inspirational quote. So Roy T. Bennett is an author and said, "The hardest times often lead to the greatest moments in your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end." And I hope that you guys are all well, and I know that you're going to be stronger at the end of this, and hopefully that this will be something that will be over soon. So our current situation we are facing, I keep referring to it as current situation, this was not a concern a few weeks ago. Now we're all trying to wrap our heads around what the future holds and how to overcome this adversity that we're facing. The staff, your teachers, and peers, everyone at Frontenac High School has been working diligently around the clock to establish the best possible plan for the remainder of this school year. These plans may need to be adjusted and changed as we get into the routine and we find issues. So as we find things that are working well or not working very well, we all have to be flexible and do what we need to do in order to make the best of the situation that we can. Our goal is to have teachers, students, and families working together. Guys, this isn't new for us. The delivery times and the methods may look different, but our values still remain the same. That we care about each one of you, we want the best for each one of you. Those things all remain the same. Okay, so a couple of questions. So when will school start? Well, the first answer is today is, oh shoot, what is today? Thursday, April 2nd, I think. Better check that, but that's what I think it is. So today and tomorrow, yes, I think that's right. Today and tomorrow, your teachers will begin emailing you, letting you know what the plan is, but work will actually begin on Monday, April 6th. When will I have classes? So the continuous learning schedule will be shared out with parents and students. This times will indicate when the materials will be available for that class. So some teachers may be having a live Zoom going on at that designated time. Others will make their pre-recorded lessons available during that time. Students may access and view these at any time which is convenient for them. So what it will be shared with you is a blue and white document. It's a spreadsheet, and it has each teacher's name and when the class will be available and taught. Okay, so that is the class time. So if you had a class 2B, that it may not be meeting during 2B, but it will be available at whatever time that you can get onto it. So if you want to keep the same schedule of getting on and looking at during 2B, that's fine. But some of our classes that are taught multiple times throughout the day, so English classes that are taught multiple times, your English teachers will be doing one, presenting it at one time, and then you can watch it throughout. Okay. How will I get help from my teachers? Each teacher has a different office hour that's posted when they will be available to help students. These times may be different on black and white days. Teachers will have an active Zoom meeting during that time, which students may join to get help. So underneath on the continuous learning schedule, it says class time, and then it says office hours will be another section. So during the office hours, that's when you can go and get help. So what's the difference between the two? So class time will be when materials are presented and available. Office hours are when teachers are available to answer questions on materials. So think of office hours like a virtual academic assistance, when the teachers are able to help you and to get that whatever questions that you have. Okay. Now, if you contact your teachers regarding you're not available at certain times, your teachers will be flexible and work with you at different times. So make sure that you are reaching out to them and utilizing your communication. So what platforms will be used? Well, some teachers already had a pre-existing Canvas class that they will continue to maintain and utilize. Many will use an online platform called Zoom to meet with students and provide instruction. And I'll have a little bit more about that in just a little while. Email and other forms of communication will be used to provide feedback, information, and assignments. Students, it is so important that you check your school email on a regular basis. And I mean like at least twice a day, because there will be new information and different things that are shared with you. So that way you don't get bombarded. So be checking your school email on a regular basis. Another question, when is my work due? Well, assignments will be due on a given due date and time from each teacher. Assignments will have a clear due date. Work submitted after the deadline will be subject to late work policy of that course. So say you get an assignment on Monday, it's due Sunday at midnight. If you don't have it submitted by then, and you haven't reached out and you haven't talked to your teacher or anything like that, it will be subject to whatever the late work policy is for that class. So you need to make sure that your work is done when it is supposed to be. What about tests and finals? Well, tests and finals may still be given. Teachers will determine which platform works best for them to determine student learning. This will be addressed by each individual teacher. Another question, do I automatically pass all of my classes? No. If you don't do the work, you don't get the credit. So each student, every one of you, is working to gain credit in order to graduate. Grades will be updated weekly. Students who do not complete assignments will not receive grades. This will most likely impact your final grade. So the next one is, how will this impact my final grade? The grade you earned prior to March 13th, so from January 6th to March 13th, is going to remain in PowerSchool. All work completed between now and the end of the year will be calculated into your final grade. So it's going to be what was going on third quarter and fourth quarter combined to have your final grade, just like it would be if it was in class. So a lot of you were on the cusp of where you needed to be a little bit better. So this work between the now and the end of the year could push you up and bring you up. Some of you are already up here. You need to maintain that and keep doing your work. If you don't do anything, naturally, if you don't turn in your work, naturally those will be dropping. However, your teachers understand and will work with you, so you need to reach out. What I think you're going to find is that the workload is going to be a little bit different than what it was in class. However, we still maintain high expectations and want you to work hard and be prepared for either the next grade level or the post-graduation plans, whatever you may have. So you are going to have assignments, but you should be able to be okay, just as long as you're getting everything turned in. Make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to and being responsible, and stay organized. So as you're working, what happens if I have a computer or tech issue? So if you have a technical issue at any point, first contact your teacher. So if you can't log into their Zoom, you're having an issue submitting something, contact your teacher, reach out to them. If they're unable to resolve the issue, contact Brandon or Ryan at Tech Support. And this is a link that you can click onto and go to the Tech Support Google form to complete. Keep in mind, Brandon and Ryan are two people, and right now they have 1,000 students at home that are all have their own device now, which is new. A lot of new platforms that are being used. So if your computer screen is broken, your microphone is not working, your camera is not working, those are major issues. Your teacher can't help with those. Report those to Tech Support, and we will do the best that we can to get that fixed in a timely manner. So on your work, what if you're not sure what to do? Okay, ask your teacher. Guys, we are all new at this and we'll work together. If you're not sure what assignments are or how to access them, reach out and ask for help. You have to communicate with your teachers and explain, I don't know what to do. How long am I supposed to work each day? Well, the recommendation is for 9th through 12th graders is 30 to 45 minutes per class period. So you had 8 classes for a day. So classroom instruction and assignment should be completed in that amount of time. So if you look closely at that continuous learning schedule, the blue and white form that was given out, you can see that your teacher's classroom, most of those class times are 30 to 45 minutes. Now, that means that socializing, the instruction, whether it be a lecture or information, whatever it may be, will be done during that time, and then you'll also work on homework. So the class times may not go the entire 45 minutes. It may be a 10-minute class, and then you have extra things to work on in your homework, but around there. I always struggled, and there were classes that took me way longer to get my assignments done in than other people, and there were some that I could breeze through pretty easily. So it kind of depends on the student and the course. So if you are struggling, reach out to your teacher, okay? Reach out to your teacher. What about, next question, can I get into the school to get my stuff? At this time, we cannot have students enter into the building. We have asked our custodians to clean out any lockers and bag students' personal items from the lockers. We will let you know when that is completed and when and where those items can be picked up. Whenever that is, should be next week, whenever that is, you still need to practice social distancing whenever you pick up your belongings. What about my schedule for next year? So if you're a 9th through 11th grader, we need to take care of your schedule for next year. So I will be working with students via Zoom, email, pre-recorded videos on my Facebook, or not my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, to ensure that all schedules are complete and ready for the beginning of next school year. So those will still continue. Who's available if I'm struggling emotionally? I can be reached by email, and there's also my phone number. Also, a really neat thing that has came from this is Community Health Clinic has devised a behavioral health therapist reach line that is specific for students that are struggling during this time, and those are professional therapists that are available, and the number is listed there that you may contact at any time to reach out and process or just have somebody to talk to as well. So utilize your resources that you have available. What if I'm busy during the day? So guys, we understand that a lot of you are working or caring for younger siblings at this time. So this is why all of our lessons, assignments, tests, everything is going to be available from your teachers. If you can log on during the scheduled class time, that's great. If you're not able to log in at your convenience, and make sure you submit your work by the due date. So still actively participating in class, just at a different time. What about students who have an IEP? Students who have an IEP for any reason will be contacted by their teacher to ensure all components of their IEP are being met. Paraeducators have been added to classes and will be available to assist students as well. So each para who was working in the class has been added to that class via Canvas or Zoom or whatever it is, has the material and work, and will still be able to meet with students and maintain the students' IEP throughout the rest of the school year. What if I don't have internet? Well, students without internet access will be receiving Wi-Fi hotspots soon. Not sure on the delivery date. Until that time, students may request paper materials in order to complete their assignments. You can also come up to the school and be outside the building, cannot enter the building, but in the parking lots, the hitting facility, outside the hitting facility, or the rec center to connect to the school Wi-Fi. So those have been, the bandwidth has been extended, and students can work from those places in their vehicle or wherever it may be, but practice social distancing, but you can utilize the Wi-Fi from any of those locations as well. Now let's talk about Zoom. 2 weeks ago, I didn't know Zoom existed. Now that's my life. So Zoom is an online platform that enables groups to use their camera and microphones to communicate in virtual meetings. So here are a few things to remember with Zoom. Guys, this is considered your teacher's classroom. So appropriate classroom behavior and attire is expected. So make sure that you have everything in order before you get onto your Zoom. Teachers who use Zoom will record all the lessons and send the link to all students. Students can either join live or watch at their convenience. So you will have that capability to still be part of the Zoom meeting, even if it's not live. Log into meetings in a quiet, non-distracting location. Please try to limit background noise as much as possible. The use of headphones with a microphone may be beneficial to some of you. Drives me nuts, but you guys may like it. Don't take your device into the bathroom. That's just gross. And you need to use your school email to log in. So Zoom has set up different perimeters for students and teachers. So they have extended their limitations for time period and the number of people in a meeting, that sort of thing. But if you're not using your school email, then you won't be able to benefit from those as well. So make sure you're using your school email to log in. How to finish strong. This is actually for me as much as it is for you. So maintain a routine. So every day, this is what I do, this is what I need to do, this is what I get done. So ask for help when needed. We are all in this together. Your teachers are asking for help. I'm asking for help. Everyone is helping each other. So ask for help. Contact your teachers. Find a positive in every situation. So find something to be thankful for and something to be positive. Work hard and help others. That is what Raiders do. So I have no doubt you guys are going to do well. If you find yourself struggling, please reach out. Your teachers are here. I'm here. Mr. Koppel is here. We will help you navigate the best that we can. And so that way everyone finishes strong and we know that we are in this together. So if you have questions, like I said, you may contact any of us, and we hope that you are doing well. We miss you. We miss you. We miss you terribly. And continue to work hard and let us know if there's anything that you need. Hope to see you soon.